every voice in the shadow built the man that walks the wire. They see the
In the streets of Nairobi, where hustle meets hope and rhythm beats against resistance, a name rose. Not whispered, not begged for, but declared Don Santo, the Badman Killa, the living bridge, the prophet of rhythm.
Fiti sana.
Kwa majina je?
Naitwa Don Santo. Don Santo, mimi ni member wa Klassik Nation.
Don Chrisantos Michael Wanzala in 1986. His story began not in studios or stadiums, but in the quiet sanctuaries of church pews. At just 4 years old, he led voices in song. Twawambia, a chorus that marked the first spark of destiny. Raised between Busia, Kisumu, and Nairobi, he learned early the discipline of faith, the fire of struggle, and the resilience of family. These were not just lessons of childhood, they were the foundations of an empire. In 2010, the world met not just an artist, but a movement.
Now, to me, music isn't about rhyming on the beat or pleasing fans. It's about being true to who you are, your story, and changing lives.
Don Santo unveiled Kalpop, a genre that defied categories, fusing roots reggae, Afro-zouk, hip-hop lyricism, and Swahili, Sheng poetry. He did not chase fame, he built legacy. Each lyric a sermon, each beat a street song, each performance a revolution dressed in rhythm.
Na experience yako kwa hili viti ya music na production imekuwaje?
Jani imekuwa tuseme tu same kama wengine. But difference ni kwamba nilianza music at a very tender age.
Yes.
I knew what I wanted. Ile time nilianza kuimba at 4 years old. So nilikuwa naimba church, naimba Sunday school, but natolewa Sunday school and naimba main church.
Yes sir.
So through that nikaanza kulearn sound and music, because production is not only kujua kutumia software.
Kweli.
Kujua sound. Alafu pia nikalearn industry because tumehustle, tumetembea kwa mguu, tumefanya kila kitu, but eventually nikagundua bila content yenye na make sense. Na bila message yenye maandiko yenye na make sense. What you're doing by the hakuna mtu ambaye ata accept, unless tunataka tu run hashtags kama play music by force. But wewe unajua kama msanii hujaput enough. So imekuwa challenging, but nimelearn, imekuwa interesting. If you ask me kama naweza rudia hiyo life tena, I'm happy to do that again.
You're very happy?
Yes.
Don Santo was not content with music alone. He founded the Klassik Era, a cultural rebirth that declared God, family, and the good life for the true trinity of success. Through Klassik Nation, he rallied artists, entrepreneurs, and dreamers into a fellowship bound by creativity and conviction. His vision gave birth to Kalpop, global media and ventures that redefined music, business, and African identity. And from this emerged a symbol, the Vitruvian classic, wings of an eagle, carrying intellect, activity, and faith. To his followers, Don Santo became more than a musician. He was a griot, a prophet, a man who dared to say what others only feared to whisper. No nation can rise above the quality of its families. Art is sacred when it tells the truth, not to be praised, but remembered. From Nairobi to Tokyo, Riyadh to London, his gospel traveled as both prayer and protest. With every rise comes resistance, rivalries, industry feuds, even attempted claims on his identity as the Badman Killa. Yet each storm only sharpened his resolve. But Don Santo knew chaos is not an obstacle. It is fuel for strategy. It is the crucible of legends.
Inarudia tu hizo tatu.
Ndani ya bush.
Nakaka dunga ndani.
Have fun. A Lily African Lion, Global Dawn, and King of Kalpop Reggae were not just records, they were testaments, each one expanding the sound of Africa, yet rooted in its soil. And beyond the microphone, his entrepreneurial spirit birthed global.
Amila, Atiana, Amila. Ukikamkoja, mimi ni mwana wa kingdom. Kwenye mic na shine, kama ring ya boxing. And I don't give a fuck, tena Kalpop ndo ngoma. Kwa akili na shine, nite classic and thinker. Afrika wambie ya kwamba tamaduni zetu ndizo zatufaa. Na klasika zambie ya kwamba tamaduni